I am muted. Welcome in. All right. Thanks, Gordagoku. Appreciate you, dude. What's up? It's your boy. Are you Trevor Fleming? It's your boy, Trev. Negative. Okay, good. Welcome in. I had this, like, dude, I had this, I typically don't allow people in my stream who are under 18 or under 21. Hey, Billy Brown. And I had this 14-year-old kid who kept trolling me. And so I finally had to, like, I banned him. I said, you know, I could tell he was a kid. And he was acting like, you know, you could tell because kids typically will type, they will spam single word comments and just say really off the wall shit. And so I asked, are you a kid? And he said, yeah. And so I banned him. And then he kept making fake profiles and coming back. And finally it got to the point where we had to get a hold of like one of his family members and tell them what was going on. And he finally left me alone for a while, but then he's been kind of showing up again here and there. It's just so funny, man. Like, that's one reason why I don't think that I never had the internet when I was younger. I don't think kids should be allowed on the internet. Anyway, though, yeah, that's who I thought you were for a minute. Yeah, it was this crazy kid troll who just wouldn't leave me alone. And you know, what can you really do in that situation other than contact, like, you know, contact his parents or contact an aunt or an uncle or something, you know? So yeah, yeah, because I usually ban kids because they're just trouble. No time for it. My boys were not allowed on the internet until they were 13, dude. I don't even know if I want to allow my kid on the internet, like, even after 13, man. Like, it's just, there's so much just crazy shit out there. I remember me and my fucking buddy Tim, I went over to my buddy Tim's house. Hey, Robert Smith, welcome in, dude. How are you? I went over to my buddy Tim's house when I was like 14, and we were stupidly looking at rotten.com. You guys remember that website? And we would just go look at like pictures of people with elephantitis and shit like that. Hey, man, starting it off right. Thank you so much. Yeah, no, I don't allow my kids to do. I took away my kid's tablet because of brain rot. Dude, thank you so much, Billy.
Starting off right.
And when we think about you, it makes me want to fight.
Dude, thank you so much. Who's gonna match that 1200? Probably no one, but who's gonna match the 1200 stars? Let's see if we can get a match. Thank you so much, dude.
Excuse me,
that's so
princess.
Awesome. Thank you, Billy.
Excuse me, princess.
Incredible.
Okay,
man, you are
and Jill.
Amazing.
Here's a lockpick.
And of course, I'm out of water.
It might be handy if you, the master of unlocking,
go fill my water really quick. Damn it! Shit. Ah, there we go. Billy Brown, dude. Thank you so much, man. Billy Browntown. Going to Browntown's taking a poop. You guys ever heard that? That's an old saying. All right. Man, thank you so much. You made it to the stream. Willie Rosado, welcome in. Let's make sure I pick a a completely empty file. Man, thank you so much again, Billy. How you doing, Robert Smith? Welcome in. He said, no problem, bud. There we go. All right. We're going to get a good recording of this. Here we go. Yeah, what you guys been up to? Thanks for joining. Last night, Corinne and I started a show called Dark. We're gonna watch the remaining half of it tonight. I'm gonna try to do all levels, Trev. I'm gonna try to do every level today for this recording, because I am recording the gameplay too. I do shows at night where I let content just run, like I record every playthrough that I do, and then I put it on a random playthrough playlist and just play the recording. Last night I think I did 7 hours of just gameplay, so yeah, for sure, man. Guys, give me a hashtag Billy if you have not. Thank you, Logan. That's my kid. If you guys hear that noise, he's hitting the gate with a metal toy, or not a metal toy, but a plastic toy. Hitting the metal gate with a plastic toy. Hey, Keller. Hey, awesome. Hell yeah, Shane. Hashtag Billy with the 12 hundo. Hell yeah. Dude, that's level 1 and level 2. Like off the bat. Boom. That's almost more stars than we made all day yesterday. What's up, Niall Peterson? Yesterday was a slow day. That's okay, though. All right. All right, there we go. Got it set. Great start to the day. Agreed. Hey, William Lamb, welcome in. We had 2 donos overnight too. That's what I was thinking too. Oh, Billy. My kid's getting mad at the toy. What's new? My other 2 boys are really chill, but my littlest one hasn't quite learned how to chill out yet. So he's still like very much not 100% sure how to play yet, but learning. William Lamb, welcome in. William Lamb, I said damn. How am I? I'm doing good, man. Thanks for asking. Enjoying some coffee. Just got done feeding the kids bananas, cereal, and cheese sticks for breakfast. A little bit of calcium, a little bit of fruit, a little bit of sugar. Cut up bananas for the littlest one. This game is so cool. I do like this game. It is fun. Man. I am super stoked over that starting dono, man. That's amazing. Supporting for 1 month. Book, yeah. We need 4 supporters to get to 40 supporters. Let's try to get to 4 new supporters today, y'all. Man, that coffee tastes good. All right, let's go ahead. Like an Urge song that I heard. Damn, that shit is good. Damn, that shit is good. Damn, that shit is good. Anybody ever heard of The Urge? I would imagine a lot of you probably haven't. They're a Midwest band, so unless you're like in the Midwest and have probably lived in the Midwest for the last 30 years, you probably won't know who they are. But The Urge is amazing. They are a alternative ska band from the 90s, late 80s, and they were a very hard ska band. They're freaking awesome. If you do look up their song, I would recommend starting with the song 4 Letters and 2 Words. Really, really good song. The Urge, 4 letters and 2 words. And then also there's their song Brainless. And then they have their songs like We're Going to the Liquor Store. We're going to the liquor store. Anyway, they're a really fun band. Hey, William Lamb with a $2 super chat.
Another
fat
gift for
super
you,
chat.
my brother.
Dude, thank you so much, William. William Shake Sword or Shakespeare? How about Shake Bowstaff? How about William Shake Raphael Sai? I was being silly. Thanks for joining. Thanks for the $2 super chat. Do it again. Who's gonna match William Lamb with that $2 super chat? Damn. Oh, I got a new one. It's William Lamb.
Damn!
That's gonna be your screen from now on. Hashtag William. Hashtag William from Patrick Keller. Trying to ride on 2 channels. Focus on your favorite. Who's gonna match William Lamb? Damn. What'd you guys have for breakfast today? I had a Taco Bell burrito. Probably wasn't the best thing for breakfast, but you know, hey, I mean, it's not a lot of bread. Not a lot of carbs. It's tortilla, 1 tortilla, some refried beans, some rice, some cheese. Yeah, pretty decent breakfast, actually. You know, rice and beans. Let's go, Toad. Stay crashing out. What's up, Ian? How you doing, man? Here we go. Wawa chicken salad sub. That sounds good. I've never had Wawa. Never had them. Big thank you to William Lamb and Billy Brown. It pays to message out to people and say hello because they come back. I haven't seen Billy Brown in forever. I'm gonna start doing that like once a month. I'm just gonna start messaging people I haven't seen in a while. Like, hey, where you been? How you doing? Why haven't you come to my show? No, seriously though. Wawa is a gas station. I've heard they're good. Gas station food can be awesome. QT has their own kitchen. They have biscuits and gravy and breakfast sandwiches and they have flatbread sandwiches and sub sandwiches. Jacob Dean, don't kick me in the spleen. Welcome in, man. How you doing? I like the colors in this mod more. This is not a mod. This is the legit Super Nintendo version of the game, but yes, I do agree, the colors are awesome. You've been trying to reach me about my car's extended warranty? You know what's funny is I sold car extended warranties for 12 years. So I was the guy who was trying to reach you about your extended warranty. I'm not even kidding you. I quit that industry because I got tired of getting excited when I would hear old Gertrude answer the phone and she'd be like, hello, and I'd be like, hi ma'am, warranty division, this is Dan, how can I help you? I got this letter in the mail and I don't know what it is. Well ma'am, that's an offer to extend your coverage on your vehicle. Well, I have coverage on my vehicle. I have it. I have it through State Farm. Oh man, well, you know, that's not the same thing. This is a warranty. Oh, my son Johnny helped me get a warranty on my car when I was buying my car. Oh, well, ma'am, I bet you paid a lot of money for that. How much did you pay for that? I have no idea. It's probably on my paperwork. Okay, well, I'll help you get your paper. You know, I can wait here while you get your paperwork. Oh, it's gonna take me a long time. I'm really old. Oh, that's okay, ma'am. I will go ahead and wait here for you. I'll go ahead and wait right here. You'll wait 10 minutes? Yes, ma'am. Thinking to myself, fucking finally, 10 minutes just to sit here and chill out. Leave me on hold as long as you want, ma'am. God, sometimes being left on hold was a break. Then the boss would come be like, why aren't you on a call? I'm like, I'm on hold. I'm waiting on a lady to go get her VIN number. She's an old lady. Oh, okay, carry on. You know? Ugh. God, I hated that job so much. And what made me hate that job was the fact that I felt soulless after a while. You know, like, it's like, I went to therapy for 3 months because of working in that industry, because of what it did to me and my soul. You know, like, I argued for a living. That's all I did. You argue with people for a living. That's all you do. And you try to convince people to buy something that they probably don't need, that they got from the dealer, which unfortunately the dealership's warranties are bullshit too for the most part. You know, when you go into the dealership and you buy an extended warranty, that warranty is not through the dealership. And if you have a car right now that you just bought and you think it's through the dealer, there's very little in-house warranties out there. If you go look at your paperwork, you'll see some name you probably don't recognize. But anyway, dealerships work with third-party companies so the dealerships act like the warranty companies are like the worst thing in the world, when there are really some warranty companies that there are really some warranty companies out there that are actually like decent, but they're few and far between, and it's hard to know which ones. But, you know, like the warranty companies that are sold over the phones by the annoying agents are generally just about the same as the ones that you get from the dealer. The only problem is the ones from the ones over the phone are jacked up in price way higher, because obviously, you know, like the people who are selling them over the phone want to make more commission on them, and the ones who, you know, the dealerships can typically, they're selling a car at the same time, so they can typically give a better deal. But they buy those warranties for, you know, yeah, it's, I could spill so much information about that industry. Like, I worked in it for so long. I hated it though. That's one thing I love so much about streaming, is like Billy was excited to give that $12. You know, William Lamb was excited to give that too. You know, we typically make I typically make anywhere between like $2,000 to $3,500 a month streaming every month, and just from an amazing community. I have a small viewership, but I have a small viewership with huge hearts. And not a single person does it because they feel like they have to. You know, they do it because they want to support and they want to see me succeed and they want to see the show keep going and they like the entertainment. So I was so happy to quit selling car warranties and start doing this. Like, I was so happy just to, oh man, you know, it sucks when the only thing, like, I didn't have a college degree, and I grew up very much in a time to where if you didn't have a college degree, you weren't getting a good job. You know, you weren't getting a job that paid anything. And selling car warranties at the time in 2008, like, I didn't, you know, I was excited to do it. I didn't think about, you know, how, you know, terrible of an industry it really was. You didn't know these things when you're, you know, when you're 24 and 26, first living out on your own. And, you know, like, I moved out late. I moved out wicked late. Like, I lived at my parents' house and I was serving I should have just kept serving tables. I made decent money serving tables, to be honest with you. I just hated doing it at that point, you know, because now serving tables is actually like a decent job. Like, you'll see adults serving tables, but in the early 2000s, you would not see adults serving tables, very rarely. And if they did, they felt almost embarrassed about it. Like, serving tables was almost exclusively like an 18 to 20-year-old to 25-year-old game, you know, and then, you know, typically people would quit and get an office job or something like that. And now it's totally different. No one likes you when you're 23. No, but it's so funny. At Progressive, we were not allowed to hang up for 2 minutes if an incoming call came in and no one was there. Sounds about right. I just generally hate any job that has to do with people. You'd like doing this, though. The chili is really good there. I always get the family size. Yeah, it's all for me. Hey, there's nothing wrong with that. We got the family size at Wendy's the other day, but I you know, like, I didn't name that band. Blink 182. Blink 182. Name the side project that the main band from Blink 182 started. Angels and Airwaves. Did you guys know that Blink 182, the lead singer, had a side project for a while? Yeah, Angels and Airwaves was a great one-hit wonder band that they just had one good song. Here I am. Jamie said that's No Way to Live. It was No Way to Live. For real. I remember, but I wouldn't have known the name unless you said it. Neat band, neat idea. Just terrible execution, unfortunately. We will be starting God of War 2 Part 1 tonight, and I am unfortunately too tired playing something after God of War. So, unfortunately, I'm going to have to start going back to Sunday through Thursday. I'm going to need to stop streaming at like 1:15 or so. Because I can't seem to wake up. I'm not getting enough sleep. Man, I cannot wait until... Hey, ADD, you're playing my favorite game. Sweet! I love this game. Hell yeah. I just need more sleep. I can't seem to wake up. Oh shit. What's up, the 8-bit stream? How you doing? I was a little worried there. Oh, I missed. Jared Bates, thank you, good sir. Appreciate you. You should scream it from the top of a mountain with a Stardono. I'm just kidding, man. But am I? Support the show if you love the content. Or not, hit the like button, hit the share button. Like my short content if you can. You know, that always helps too, hitting the like button and the share button on the short stuff, short videos that I make. In the last 28 days, my Facebook page has gained 572 followers. That's pretty crazy. It's a lot of followers in 28 days. I didn't even know that. Check this out. See, I can look at 7 days. I can look at 28 days. In 28 days, my followage is up. Look at that, my views are way up too. My page is reaching, my short videos are reaching almost a million Facebook feeds. 700,000 Facebook feeds. It's pretty crazy. I can't let my character sit too long. I keep forgetting that I'm making a recording of this so I can post it later. So hopefully I wasn't sitting there for too long. You love my shirt? Thank you. The Captain America comment. Yeah, 500 and something followers in 28 days. That is a lot, I feel like. Here we go. Ah, I missed the star. Do I have any A to D shirts? Yes, absolutely I do. You can go to my website, and through my website you can find my sponsor. My sponsor is Gould Gaming. I have quite a few t-shirts. Quite a few different shirts. Here, let me show you guys. Oh man, I wish I had time. I don't have time. Just go to my website and go to oldguyadd.com, then scroll down and look for the Gould Gaming icon. The website's really easy to use. Shirts range anywhere from $15 to about $23. It's not Walmart prices, but it's not concert prices. You know, we're not going to get you for $40 on a shirt. Let's see here. The shirts are awesome. They're really, really, really super well made. It's not just like a sticker or an iron-on. It's actually like, you know, inked into the material, which is awesome. I have a graphic designer named Holland who does all my stuff, believe it or not. I don't know if most of you guys know that I do have a graphic designer named Holland who designs all of my t-shirts. So yeah, there's actually an A to D and Cortina shirt coming soon. There was just some new stuff put on there. I have coffee mugs, tumblers. So yep, I should probably make that happen. I should probably, you know, put something like that on my intro and my outro, actually, now that I think about it. and I get 20% of anything that's sold too, which is cool. So I started off at 10% of anything I sold, and once I sold enough stuff, I got up to 20%, so I get 20% of any sale. If you're wanting to support, buying a t-shirt is only going to give me 20% of that sale, so don't think that, you know, like buying a bunch of t-shirts is a good way to support the show. It is if that's what you want to do, but if you really want to support the show, just send stars or super chats. And if you want to buy a t-shirt for an extra bonus, do that. But like buying t-shirts isn't really going to like support me monetarily. But it is awesome to have people wearing the t-shirts, you know, enjoying your content. But if you guys want to support the show, you know, just do stars or super chats, but buy a shirt if you want to just wear a shirt, you know. But it's not like, you know what I'm saying? I don't feel like you have to, you know, buy a ton or whatever. Just buy yourself one. You put a link in the Discord just in case? Sweet. Thank you so much. It's right in the Discord too. I am trying to get people to use the website though. So thank you. You're freaking awesome. That works too. They're very comfortable. That's awesome. I want to make the website like the Dark Souls hub. You know, like how Dark Souls has a hub world? Well, my hub world is oldguyadd.com. What's up, Parkerson? Take your car and Parker, son. What's going on, man? How you doing? Man, my freaking son just keeps getting mad at this Hot Wheel track. Like, he's getting so mad at it, and he's just screeching at it. He's getting, so he's trying to set it up. He's getting mad that the littler one keeps grabbing it. I might have to put Eli in his room with just the Hot Wheel track, because he's getting so mad. He doesn't understand why the littler one keeps grabbing the Hot Wheel track. I just want to run Hot Wheels on my track and you keep grabbing it. That's what's going on right now. And now he's putting the Hot Wheel track on the bed because he's thinking that he's not going to get it. That's so funny. I love watching them sometimes. And obviously I'm watching them all the time, but I think it's hilarious to see. He just pulled it off the bed. The two and a half year old's getting furious at the 1-year-old right now because he won't leave his Hot Wheel track alone. You couldn't make it. This would be a funny skit, like a cartoon. This is a classic for sure. Welcome in. Chill, Tendo. Oh my gosh, that's so funny. Hey Scott, how you doing? All right, here we go. What's up, Scott Field? There we go. He's finally left his brother alone. Good lord. Here we go. Most definitely, this is a classic. Oh my gosh, he's just, I'm about ready to take this toy away. He's just getting so mad at it. Yes, welcome in, Scott. Oh, there we go. Almost fell off. Here we go. Thanks for joining. Niall said nice. So yeah, tonight I'm gonna get to bed directly after God of War. There will be no other games after God of War this evening. But I still have another stream planned for today too. So water levels. Oh, I thought the water castles were really cool. Big thanks again to Billy Brown and William Lamb. Billy Brown with the $12 star send and William Lamb with the $2 super chat. Appreciate it again. Oh man, I think I'm gonna start making my own dang burritos, man. Like everything at Taco Bell has an aftertaste, even the burritos. Everything tastes the same. I don't know what is the name of the brand, but we love the Hat Lady beans. Y'all ever heard of, y'all ever get those refried beans, the one with the Hat Lady on the front? That's what Cortina calls them, is Hat Lady beans. It's so bright behind me, but I want the cool air to come in a little bit, so if my room gets stuffy, I'll turn the heat on, the rest of the house will be, you know, like not near as warm as my room, because I got this computer in here and all these monitors breathing out the hot air. Family and I are doing well, man. I'm just waiting for my freaking 2.5-year-old to get out of this phase where he screams at everything, man. Like everything that makes him mad. I think it's mad at a lot of stuff, man. He just throws himself on the floor and headbutts the floor, and he doesn't do it hard enough to hurt himself. He learned pretty good not to. He got it. He got himself pretty good a couple times, you know, and learned not to do that on the hardwood. But man, he throws himself down really hard sometimes when he gets mad. And you just can't reason with a 2.5-year-old man. Go. Almost a big land. Welcome in. Krista Bryson is a bot, not a real person. Only thing she ever types is "Hey from Taterland," then she never shows up. Never talks again. I'm convinced you're a bot. I'm just kidding. How you doing? Oh my gosh, she said something different. Just kidding. Yeah, you type in !avatar. exclamation point avatar, and then the name of the character you want. You got to put a space in between avatar and link. So exclamation point avatar, space, then link. How we living? I mean, I'm doing good. I'm doing, you know, as good as I can. Crazy times. There you go. And now you should have link. If not, please don't make a stink. I'm just kidding. Yep, there you are. I see you. I see your link. I drew the duck blue because I wanted to see a blue duck. Avatar ADD. That's funny. Wouldn't that be hilarious if you could do that? There we go. We'll get rid of the clouds and the music boxes. Sweet. Sometimes I think about going back to a green screen. Other times I like being able to wear green shirts. Because you can't wear green shirts if you're wearing a green screen. Using a green screen. There we go. Don't need the celebration. Got 22 lives. Take care of this big old hammer, brother. There we go. That is an avatar you can be. There you go, Billy Brown. Get yourself that Logan. That was horse shit. Here we go. All right, excellent. Everybody got their avatar they want. There's a whole bunch of different avatars, but hey, what's going on, janitor man? How you doing? Well, that worked out. Sweet. Unalive the Spiny. Be right back, everybody. Hang tight, everybody. Of course I am. Thanks, Jody. Fuck. I always forget. You know, eventually, when I do, when I'm doing really well, I would like to eventually get Streamlabs Ultra, but it's like $30 a month. But it's got neat features like it'll tell you when you're muted and stuff like that. Awesome! Thanks for subscribing. How you doing today, ya boy Nathan? I'm doing good, excellent. What kind of games you into, Nathan? Jody Spencer, what are you up to, man? How'd your trip last night go? Did you make it on time? I love the avatars. I know it's a simple thing, but I really enjoy it. You know what? I'm glad. A lot of people really like the avatars. It was a one-time purchase of $15 and then $5 extra for more space for avatars on the server. So a well worth it $20 to have the avatars. Well worth it. I see some of the names are hard to see though on this thing. I'm gonna change that. Let's see. Here we go. Yeah, the avatars is a neat thing, honestly. You see it on some people's streams, but you don't see it on too many. You actually beat Mario 3 once? Congratulations. Mario 3 is a fun game. I can't remember how many times I've beaten Mario 3. How many weeks are there in a year? 52? I've at least beaten it 52 times a year for the last 8 years. Essentially. Because I play it weekly. Actually, I'd say I play it strongly, but I play it every week. My trip was goo. I'm just kidding. My trip was good. I delivered a load on time. I'm going to pick up a load in Berkeley, Idaho. I have to take it to Riverside, California. That's a long way. Yeah, the avatars is super fun, and I've downloaded as many as I could. By the way, all you have to do is talk to get an avatar, y'all. Just letting you know that. All you have to do is say hello. But the said hi thing doesn't work on YouTube, by the way. It only works if you actually type HELLO or anything else for that matter. The way the clouds light up. whenever the lightning flashes is pretty cool. No, man, actually, it's the last second. I'm like, wait, what am I doing? Why am I getting this? Crap. Bye, Tanuki. I didn't have time to move. We're 52 minutes into this game. Not bad for the first 4 levels, no skips. Here we go. The king is back in my Toad voice. Here we go. Let's do this. His name is Mort, I think. Yeah, this stage is slow. If they made it, if they sped up the stage, then I think it'd be really short. Here we go. And onward. Oh, I skipped the World 5 is fun. A little long, but fun. Long but fun. Here we go. The middle castle where you have to make it through to the other half of the island. Pretty neat, but at the same time, like, long. No! Dang it, that's not what I meant to do. But let's see the other half of this level. I usually go up and do the easy route. Oh man, whatever. ADD. I seen a dog where gonna come back out with SOCOM Navy SEALs game. I'm so excited. You seen like a trailer or something, a VOD or something? What? Either way, cool. They're coming out and puck out with SOCOM. That'll be neat. It's not surprising. About time Tom Clancy brings back one of their older awesome series. I loved Ghost Recon. That game was tough as shit though, man. Seriously. It looked really cool back in the day. The graphics on it were so good. Man. Who was that? Is that someone sending stars just now, or was that a rogue chime? I was just about to say, it's been an hour since the last star send. That's crazy. An hour. It's a long time. Sweet. Sounds good, Jody. Alex Montoya became a follower. Thanks for that. Appreciate it. There we go. Now I can do this. Even get him when he's in the pipe. The precursor to Yoshi. I wonder why you don't jump very high off of the bombs. Doesn't make any sense. Back in a moment. Just finishing off my dinner. Brown rice with white spring rice, onions, pork cutlet, and coriander and organic tomato. Nice. Sounds good. Tommy, it's going good, man. Thanks for asking. I do like tomatoes. I like tomatoes as an adder to the flavor. Hardly ever do I eat tomatoes by themselves, but they are good. All right, this is the halfway castle. I need to do some Game Boy game recordings here soon. Probably do a Game Boy stream really soon. There we go. How are you today, Tommy? If it's cold outside, do you wear your jacket or do you usually wear your fleece, man? You're at work like always. Sweet. Understandable. Money, money, money! That's what you making. Dang, that was perfect timing. I'm about to have another cup of coffee. For real. It's supposed to be 40 degrees warmer today than it was yesterday, but it's not. Oh no, it'll be 60 degrees by 3 p.m. It is. It's going to be 60 degrees by 3. That's crazy. 20 in the morning. 60 in the evening. I'm going to try to make myself some coffee here. Oh, I don't have any more coffee ground. Damn it. Never mind. I got to ground new coffee. I go through coffee so fast. It seems. I need to pack myself several days worth more days worth than I have. You know what's funny, William, is cherry tomatoes I can eat just straight out of the garden. I love cherry tomatoes, but big tomatoes I don't know why I have a problem with. I don't necessarily have a problem with them. I like them. I'll cut them. I'll eat a tomato with some salt. But cherry tomatoes though, I will mow on. This year, I'm going to build some archways for my tomatoes. We grow a lot of tomatoes. We made tomato soup out of the tomatoes last year. It was so good. I roasted tomatoes, onions, and some peppers and stuff, and then I blended them all together, skin and all. Added some milk, made some real tomato soup. It was amazing. Oh, I love cherry tomatoes. I will eat those like grapes. I gave my mom so many tomatoes. My mom eats tomatoes like apples. She loves tomatoes. She benefits from the big tomatoes from our garden. I gave her probably 50 tomatoes this year out of our garden. And then probably 500 little, freaking cherry tomatoes. I'm gonna try to grow potatoes. And I have an apple tree that I want to prune outside. Oh, you BS'd. Right, seriously. Yeah, you can do a lot with tomatoes. I've got some oatmeal with dates, raisins, walnuts, and brown sugar for lunch. I love dates. You ever put some peanuts and some peanut butter in a date and then cover it in chocolate? Tastes like a Snickers. You take the pit out of a date and then you stuff it again with some peanuts and some peanut butter. Or just peanut butter if you want it creamy. And then you cover it in chocolate and freeze it. Fucking tastes like a Snickers, man. It's crazy. Yeah, oatmeal is so good. We do have a ridiculous amount of choice with our food. I've been trying to stick to meats and vegetables and apples, and I eat some stuff that's off the beaten path. But I love making burgers. That was weird. I mean, yeah. Well, I see what you guys call snacks. Beans and toast? Come on. You can do better than beans and toast. Have some biscuits and gravy, and I'm not talking cookies and brown gravy. I'm just being silly. I watch a guy named Josh from England, and he talks about how boring American or US or UK food is at times. And him and Josh and Jace, I believe their names are, they travel America, and they're like, we understand now why Americans never leave the US. They can go to a different state, and it's totally different culture, different weather. Yeah, if you live in the US, man, like, I think it takes like 4 to 8 hours to drive across all of England. Like, one state in the US is that big. It takes 4 hours to drive across all of Missouri. ADD made me fall down the YouTube rabbit hole. I got lost after listening to Angels and Airwaves. That'll happen. What? Angels and Airwaves is 20 years old? No. That's stupid. That's just not right. And I'm saying that's stupid as in that's crazy. It's wrong how fast time has passed. What the hell? How is it 20 years old already? That's what I mean by that. Josh and Jace from the UK are awesome. Have you seen the video where they compare the UK snow to American snow? Yeah. Yeah, I also saw the video recently where he's like, look, I'm in the UK and it's freezing. It's cold outside, but I'm wearing shorts. I am now built different. He's like, Americans are built differently. Go outside in 20-degree weather in shorts. And you really will. You go to Walmart and you'll see people in shorts, 20-degree weather. It's like, Americans are built different. And like, I'm sorry, but it's so funny that, you know, people in the UK think that 70 degrees is a heat wave, you know? Like, he's like, you seen that one? Yeah. He's like, you guys think 70 degrees is a heat wave? Americans set their AC at 70 degrees. That's where they cool it to. Because it's 100 degrees outside in the summer. It really is. It gets up to 110 degrees out here sometimes. The concrete gets so hot in certain parts of the US, you can literally fry an egg on the sidewalk. Just got back from the gym. Very nice. 49 and 5/6 years old. Man. You are at the top of that hill, buddy. You're almost over it. Almost over the hill. Oh shit. No. Gotta save space. Look, I have 1, 2, 3. I'm already on the 4th bar, so I'm running out of space here. World 6 and 7 are the time to start really using your power-ups you've stored up. You know what one of my favorite sitcoms was Third Rock from the Sun. 4 bars is the limit, yes. You can only hold a max of 28 items, I believe. A lazy Tuesday. Nice. Third Rock was so funny. Yes, it was. Ooh. There we go. That's how you make that level your bitch. Sweet. You should listen to some Bruno Mars. Today I am not doing anything. Do-do-do-do-do-do. I'm just gonna lay in my bed. John Lithgow is awesome, from Footloose to Harry to Third Rock. Yeah, John Lithgow is a very well-balanced actor. Alright, Cloud Power. Darwin. Don't be giving out any awards here. Oh shit. Holy crap, how did I make it past that? Oh. That'd been pretty awesome if I could have smacked each one of them individually with my tail. Here's a nice little cheat for this level. You can just go right to the end by going up the first pipe. Not really a cheat, but something people probably don't think of. And then if you want to, if you only got a mushroom there, you can just go back in the pipe and collect the feather or the leaf. Here we go. Ah, boo. Man, big thanks again to Billy Brown with the 1,200 stars earlier. Otherwise, we'd still be sitting at 0. Things have been very, very slow this morning. Thanks for joining, though, everybody. You guys know Fireball can take them out? I almost unalived right there. I almost jumped way too far. Well, if that wasn't a jinx, then I don't know what is. That was a huge jinx. Good Lord. Sweet. What? He tried to come alive again. Did you see that? I've never seen that. He almost reset. Oh, didn't know that was there. Alright, not gonna trade in my fireballs this time, although last time I don't think I had a power-up. There we go, good lord. David Dolgus with 2 hundo. Thanks so much, David. You're awesome, dude.
Face exhaling emoji, injured face emoji, poop emoji, cat emoji, poop emoji, dog emoji, hot face emoji, nauseated face emoji.
Thanks, David. Hashtag David, bringing it back to life, man. Thanks for giving the stream a little CPR, David. Holy crap, man. That was a long bout of silence there. Nauseated face emoji. Pretty funny. Big thanks again, David Dolgus, coming back with a fury, man. Supporting like crazy. Mofo loves sending stars, man. I love it. There we go, moving on to World 9, almost done with World 6. World 6, 7, and 8 in this game just takes so long. There we go. One more big thank you to David Dolgus.
No, I'm Wacko.
Who's going to match David Dolgus with that 200 stars he just sent? Who's going to drop a $2 super chat, 200 stars, or 200 bits? $2 super chat or a 200 stars to match David Dolgus. Let's get a match train going on. Terms of Endearment, wasn't that like a horror movie almost? Hidden Hammer Suits. That was a very clippable moment right there. I've never saw Terms of Endearment, but that sounds like a horror movie. It's not a horror movie. Is it a romantic comedy? He said it's not a horror movie. It's not a tumor. It's a drama. Jeff Daniels was known for his dramatic roles before Dumb and Dumber. I don't know who Deborah Winger is, but I know that Jeff Daniels and Jack Nicholson and that would be a Jeff Daniels and Jack Nicholson. That'd be a, and John Lithgow. It's a hell of a cast. That would be a good one for us to watch, you're right. We haven't had a comment in a while on YouTube. How's everybody doing over there? Weird that it would unalive it inside the pipe. Listening to YouTube music while I watch Old Guy ADD. Heck yeah, dude. I just saw Evanescence in concert last year. I saw them with with Muse. Surf Ninjas. That movie made me want a Game Gear more than any movie ever. Rob Schneider was in that movie. And Kino from Ninja Turtles, I forget his name. Ernie Reyes. Hey, hey, open a new tab. Thank you. Kwanzaa dudes. Ah, bull. I was doing so good too. I liked Surf Ninjas back then. I definitely watched it. And I definitely enjoyed it. Hey, sounds good. Man, I got 3 of these. 3 hammer suits. Sounds good, William. Sweet. Awesome, William. Lucas and Eli are watching Ninja Turtles, the OG. There's a channel on Roku TV that just plays the old Ninja Turtles show and nothing but on repeat every day, every episode, all 10 seasons. I love the original Ninja Turtle show. I especially enjoy just having it on in the background. At night, we always play The Simpsons. The kids love watching The Simpsons at night. There we go. That's how we skip majority of that level. So I've heard that hitting the love react does better than hitting the like. Hitting the love will grant you more reach. Just try it. Everybody start hitting the love from now on, even if you don't really love me. Just do it for the algorithm. Do it for the algo. Or I'll go crazy. What you need? Oh man. You do the care react all the time? Yeah, I heard recently that the love react is what really pushes out the algo. So let's try it. Everybody hit the love react from now on when you're watching the show. Love that shit. Who has 2 thumbs and needs more coffee? This guy. Done. Thanks, William. Oh, shit. I've made like 5 little 57-second videos off of this playthrough so far, so making content while I'm making content makes me content. He said, no problem, my brother. Aren't you? Thanks. Let's start spreading it. Just like Phil's mom. Spread the love. Spread the heart. Eat some beans, let a fart. Lol. And it's almost time to start mowing the grass again. Comes quick. Michael Wallace, how you doing? Fantastic. No grass cutting here for a while. It usually starts for us around end of April, beginning of May. It comes along quick, though. Aw, boo. That was bullshit. I forgot to move. Hey, dude, Michael Wallace with the super chat. awesome of you, dude. Hell yeah, Michael.
Oh baby, oh baby, oh baby. Rocco. Mrs. Bighead?
Look at the leaky pipe back there. Mario, what's up, ugly armadillo? How you doing, man? Good morning. What's up, Mick Smelroy? How you doing, dude? Michael, hell yeah. Thanks so much, dude. Mario! Mario, where are you? Other than waking up with a headache, I'm good. Gonna try to have a good day, though. Dude, hell yeah. I just could have sworn I saw something the other day that was like how to get rid of headaches in just a few minutes, guaranteed, or something like that. I don't know. Wish I remembered. Normally I remember that shit. Oh man, whatever. Boo. It's windy outside today. Windy. Go, let's use this. Nope, nope. Skip. There we go. Nope. All right. Well, hopefully your headache goes away, man. Some caffeine and a aspirin typically help a lot. Big thanks again, Michael Wallace. Sweet. Oh. Oh, man. All right. That could have sucked. I did not want to have to do that castle over again, and I'm glad I did not. Oh, man. Whoops. Figured that was going to happen. Oh, that's not what I meant to do. I meant to press down inside the menu, but let's see here. Oh, shit. I just barely made that. All right, let's try to finish this with the Tanuki intact. Being risky. Josh Dillingham, welcome in. Dilling, would you care for some Grey Poupon? Okay, cool. Now we get a special message from the king of the game for beating this with the Tanuki. Oh, I was kidding. I said, Dilling, would you have any Grey Poupon? Listen, look at the message he says. Thank you, kind raccoon. Please tell me your name. And if you do it with the frog suit, he says, oh my gosh, you've been transformed. Should we use the wand on you? Well, see, Josh, my logic was I already know you have ham, so I was asking if you had any Grey Poupon. Fuck! Oh, shit, Biscuits. I can't believe I got hit twice by that one thing. So I learned today that Akira Toriyama based the enemy Frieza off of sleazy real estate agents, and that's why he's so proper and prim and little. And that's the reason why Saiyans are planet brokers, why they, you know, they're basically real estate Saiyans. They go and, you know, demolish planets and sell them to the highest bidder. So he based Frieza off of sleazy real estate agents. And if you don't know what Frieza is, you just might be too old for this conversation here. Just kidding. Mario, where are you? Midstar said, hello. How you doing, Midstar? Welcome in, buddy. Thanks for joining. What you been up to? Daughter's birthday is 19 today, man. That's awesome. Well, congratulations. Happy birthday to your daughter. 19, man. That's crazy. I know you can swim under the boat. Yep. I've known that since I was a kid. I just don't like doing it because it's a very, you can lose very easily. You can make the mistake of not getting low enough and then get smashed by the second boat trying to go under. Yes, it's not lava. Yep, I've probably known that since before you were born, Miss Joanna. I would say I guarantee I have. Dang, I just ran past every one of them. That was pretty crazy. Ooh! Here we go. Got it. Good run of that level. That's usually a level I almost guaranteed use a P-Wing on. Why is that? Is that the day that Resident Evil comes out? Yep, well, I won't be playing it day one, that's for sure. That's all my chat would be is, oh, this game looks so awesome, but I'm gonna go because I don't want any spoilers. Oh, I'll probably wait a few weeks to play it. Yep, it gets annoying, honestly. That's why I don't play new games anymore. Because everybody just comes in and says, hey, hi, I'm not staying because I don't want spoilers. So if I wasn't playing a brand new game, you would stay. Cool. Okay, I'll remember that for the future. Because I got told that enough. You know? I mean, I'm gonna enjoy Resident Evil, but I'll probably play it later. I'll take that opportunity to play other Resident Evils. I don't play games on my own time. I stream too much. I stream like this. I have 45.5 hours of streaming in the last 7 days. I don't have extra time to play games. I really don't. I really don't. When I'm done streaming, I'm cooking dinner, I'm making food, I'm mowing the grass in the summer, I'm taking care of the pool, I'm taking out the trash, emptying the diaper genie, changing diapers, fixing something. Nope. I do not have any time to do anything outside of... I don't have any time for games outside of streaming. I love video games, but I already play video games 40-something hours a week. So... no. Well, I'll just play it in a few weeks. It's not that I don't enjoy video games, but I don't want to play them. I don't want to, you know, if I'm going to stream it, if I'm going to play a game, I'm going to stream it at this point. You know, I'd feel like I'd feel like I wasted my playthrough if I played the whole game through and didn't stream it. I mean, I could even just do Resident Evil 7, 8, Resident Evil 7 and 8 over again, you know, who knows? All right. No. Eli, no, you're gonna wake up the baby. No. Here we go. Of course, right at the end of my stream, right at the end of this game, my kid pushes my youngest kid's door open, and I say, no, no, the baby's sleeping. And then the kid who pushed the door open, Eli, starts throwing a fit, throwing himself on the floor, throwing a fit. He's just tired, though. But I just did beat Mario 3 in 2 hours and 9 minutes, including the credits in the opening. But no warps. I think I beat it, it took about 6 minutes for the ending. Wonder if I have a recorded playthrough of Pilot Wings yet. I do. Ooh. I wonder if I have a recording of Fighter's history. I know I don't. This game is so bad. But so good, same time. Listen to the what this guy says when he does his special moves. Just listen to the words and tell me what you think he says. I can't say what he says, right, Mikey?
Round 2, fight!
Damn, Zangief always does that twice. Oh, not Zangief. I'm gonna call him not Zangief. Took him out. Some ugly mofos. This guy looks like Prince, Narcissus Prince from Super Punch-Out if you ever grew up. Or Raphael from Soul Calibur without a weapon. What he said.
Samke win.
Who we got still watching on the book?
2 fight. La Battle Rose. La Battle Rose. La Battle Rose.
What did he say?
La Battle Rose. Samke win.
Dillingham said, I'm here.
Mizoguchi. Round 1 fight.
Ooh. Nut punch for the win. And fuck you, okay. You got tired of hearing it.
Loses. Round 2 fight.
So I was talking about this yesterday. The game Demonic from Grandma's Boy, that is a real game. Did you guys know that? For those who were here yesterday, you knew that now. Or maybe you knew it before.
Samke win. Matlock.
Matlock, is that his name? It is. Solving no mysteries here.
Round 1 fight.
I've always wondered that.
Win. Round 2 fight.
It's terrible.
Samke. Win.
He's telling you.
Ray.
What are you and your daughter doing for her birthday, Midstar?
Fight.
He said DDT. Big potato. No, this is big tornado, but big potato.
Samke. Win. Round 2. Fight. Big tornado.
It definitely sounded like tornado that time. There we go, a little cheapery.
Samke. Win.
It says Yankee go home. What? Chris Dalton, welcome in. All right, now we're fighting fake Chun-Li. She's feeling it.
1. Fight.
This is Wish Chun-Li. Clearly not Street Fighter. No.
Samke. Win. Round 2. Fight. Samke. Win. Lead. Round 1. Fight.
Walk him. Knock him. Oh man. Caesar for the win.
Samke. Win. Round 2. Fight.
This is painful, yet I can't look away. Oh my god.
Sam K. Win!
Oh man. Just, what's he even saying?
Sam K.
How does it play compared to its Street Fighter counterpart? Not terrible, actually. This is a Data East game, so it's made by the people who made original RoboCop and freaking Bad Dudes, and who else? What else is Data East?
Sam K. Win! Round 2, fight!
Man, let's see here. They made Ring King,
Sam K. Win!
Heavy Barrel, Karnov, Bloody Wolf, Bad Dudes, RoboCop, Balderdash, Burger Time. Let's see here. Lemmings, Fighter's History, which is this, Karnov's Revenge, Tag Team Wrestling,
Round 1,
all kinds of games. So it has a good pedigree, but just, you know, this was made, of course, during the heyday of Street Fighter ripoffs. But they had to know what that sounded like when they were making it. Dude, they were pushing it just like Steven Spielberg on Tiny Toon Adventures. Versus Not Ken.
Sam K. Win!
That's right, and I'm playing Not Dhalsim.
Round 2, fight!
Dhalsim Sagat, yeah.
Sam K. Win!
Not Dhalsim, not Sagat.
Clown! Round 1, fight!
Clown. That's all his name is Clown. With his shitty Blanca moves.
Sam K. Win! Round 2, fight!
Oh man, I punched his Eminem hair looking ass to the ground.
Samke wins.
He's holding up a little white flag. That was actually pretty funny. Karnov! Alright, let's go, Karnov. He finds his way into so many games.
Round one, fight.
Hey, you heard him. What? Oh man, just barely got him.
Samke wins. Round two, fight.
I did it again. Not much of a last boss. It is. I wasn't gonna correct you. You are getting better. I played on standard difficulty, game. All right, well, I'm gonna go ahead and get out of here, I think, and probably take a little rest and then come back probably around, I plan on trying to be back around 4 or so. So I'll be back for about another 2 hours. Well, thanks for watching. Big thanks to Billy Brown and David Dolgus with the stars. Thank you so much for the super chats today from William Lamb and Michael Wallace. That was an underwhelming final fight, though. It really was. So, man, well, take it easy, everybody, over on Twitch. Have a good one. Take care on YouTube, Midstar, and happy birthday to your daughter and Miss Joanna and Michael Wallace and Tommy Fleischman. Hey, Ori Ranshaw, you trying to get another quick game out of me? All right, fine. Let's play Spanky's Quest. This game is about a monkey named Spanky. Spanky's walking through the forest, minding his own monkey business, when all of a sudden Spanky realizes he has to take a poop. Shit starts falling from the sky. Next thing you know, Spanky's in the dark. Someone turned off the bathroom light. Hopefully that's a nose. Or a broomstick. But this is Spanky's Quest, you never know. All right. So in order to win, you have to bounce your ball and hit the enemy with your ball. You have to juggle your balls. And hopefully your juggled ball will hit the enemy and destroy them. That wasn't enough ball power to destroy him. You need large balls to destroy them. Small balls just won't do it. See, right there, he had huge balls, but he didn't do anything. I wasn't trying to, but I'm also not going to stop you. Hey, I was planning on doing an extra bit of games in case anybody supported. Because we've got the biggest balls of them all. It's actually not a terrible game. There we go. Alright, everyone's dead in the game. Oh no. Oh. The perfect little length. No, I do not want to play again. Just a short little clip of Spanky's Quest. All right. Well, that's what a 100-star donation will get you. Is about another 5 minutes of gameplay. So thank you so much for that. Figured I'd do a little bonus. If anybody wants to stop me again before I go, feel free. But I'm gonna get out of here. So thank you so much. I'm gonna go intentionally slow in case anybody wants to drop anything and stall the show, stall the ending. Anyway, have a good one. Take care. See you guys later on YouTube. Have a good one, Michael and Miss Joanna and Midstar and Ugly Armadillo. And everybody, take care. Have a good one on YouTube.